shut down, locked, and vacated. Yeah, y'all, if you haven't heard, Kenya Moore's hair spa has been shut down. Closed, honey. All of the belongings are out of the building. Yes, and that's what fans are shocked about. They can't believe it. She owes $88,000 in back rent, right? So it's a legal battle that she did not win. So she was closed. Well, she was forced to close down her hair spa. So we're going to get into it, right? So Kenya Moore's hair spa has closed and fans are literally shocked, gagged, right? Okay, nobody saw this coming, y'all. Not at all. 1 minute it was a dream in motion. She had her beautiful grand opening. The people were there. They showed it on Housewives of Atlanta. It was beautiful. There was a vision. It was a brand, right? Okay, everything was going in the right direction. And then, boom, shut down, locked out, and vacated, right? No one saw this coming, right? Kenya Moore's hair spa is gone. Okay, and now the fans, they got some real questions, right? What really happened? Behind the scenes, what really happened? Was this business or a battle, okay, that she just couldn't win? Okay, because this just wasn't a hair salon. This was very personal. Okay, let's get into it. Now, the Kenya Moore Hair Spa was a place she opened with pride and purpose. Now, she stated she took her daughter's college fund and she put it all into and invested it into this hair salon. Okay, so also she was using this after her untimely firing at the Housewives of Atlanta. So if y'all don't remember, her and Britt Edie got into it at her grand opening at the hair spa. She allegedly showed some very inappropriate photos of Britt Edie, right, in a compromising position, right? Really, really wrong. Now, at the same place of business where she showed these photos, it's the same place of business that is now closed. Ooh, some people say it's karma. Some people say don't go that route. It's just business, right? Britt Edie can be seen pulling up to the now closed business, pulling up in her luxurious car, shaking her head. You don't win when you play dirty. My God, my God. So she probably feels a little vengeance. The same place that she got humiliated at is now closed. Oh my goodness. But yes, a mess, y'all. Right? Okay, so it's not something she really wanted to happen, right? Kenya Moore, never in a million years she would have thought it would have came to this, right? Okay, y'all know legal fights can get very expensive fast. Okay, so a Georgia court ordered her company to pay nearly $80,000 in back rent and utilities. Okay? That's not a setback, that's a blow. Two payments of around $44,000, monthly rent sitting at $5,500. And like I said, she already got let go from the Housewives of Atlanta. That don't sound like she had no backup plan. She already spent her daughter's college fund. She invested it into the hair spa, right? So instead of staying and continuing to fight inside the space, she decided to say, you know what, I got to walk away. I cannot put any more money into this place of business, into the spa, right? Now, here's where it gets complicated. Kenya says she invested nearly 80,000 of her own money into upgrading the space. And according to her, the money was supposed to be reimbursed by her landlord, right? Well, that didn't happen. So she indefinitely made a risky move, right? So she said, I'm going to stop paying rent. You ain't getting a dime out of me. I made an $80,000 investment. I haven't recouped my money. I'm not paying no more money. Now, that decision, it triggered a full-blown legal battle at that point. The landlord sued. She countersued. But in the end, the court ruled against her company, right? They did not go in her favor. And it is very crushing. The fans are shocked. The fans are sad. The fans are disappointed, right? Okay, a lot of people are saying, how could this have happened, right? She's not just doing a celebrity side hustle. For Kenya, hair has always been a part of her identity, right? Okay, y'all know her, and forgive me if I'm getting it wrong here, Miss USA, Miss America. Y'all know one of the pageants, right? So hair has always been a part of her identity, right? From her time on the Real Housewives of Atlanta to building her personal brand. Okay, this spa has been always used as a stepping stone, right? To something real, something lasting, something she can pass on to her daughter, right? That space represented her. And now, baby, it's empty. Nothing lays vacant. Shuttered. Right? Now, social media, baby, they erupted. A lot of fans flooded to the timeline supporting her. A lot of fans are in utter shock. A lot of fans are very disappointed, right? They are very disappointed. Some are standing firmly behind her, saying this just highlights the challenges that black owned businesses face, calling out unfair landlord practices, right? But others are asking tough questions. Why stop paying the rent? What would have that solved? If you owe rent, you owe rent, right? You can still fight the battle, but why not pay rent? Was this shutdown avoidable, right? You're not making any income. You're not making any money by having the salon shut down, right? At the end of the day, it's simply business. Business is business. If you sign a contract to pay rent, you got to pay the rent, right? But here's the twist. She's unbothered, y'all. She is unbothered, right? She doesn't even sound defeated, not even close at all. She's saying this is a new era. Okay, she's washing her hands with it. She's moving forward. She is not blinking an eye, right? When the post came out about the spa closing, she was like, I'm unbothered. I'm in South Korea with my daughter, my husband, my family, and I am enjoying life to the fullest, baby. She was unbothered traveling internationally around the world. Right, so that she's already preparing for court, okay, already saying what's next. She's moving forward, okay. So if you know Kenya, baby, okay, you know one thing for sure: she ain't gonna stay down for long. Not Miss Kenya, baby, right? Okay, so what do y'all think about the situation? Were y'all shocked when y'all heard about the hair spa closing? Because I know I was. I never thought in a million years it would have shut down like that. Like I said, grand opening, grand closing. It went down so quick, especially after the dispute with Britt Eady, right? Okay, do y'all think Kenya Moore was treated fairly? Do you think her celebrity access had a play on the judge side and with the other company? What do y'all think on that? Is her celebrity status tainting the outcome? All right, or did her business mistake cost her everything? She should have paid that rent. I think she should have paid that rent. Yeah, because one thing is clear: this just isn't the end of a salon, right? It's the beginning of her next move. Yeah, y'all. But yeah, it was shocking for fans. People were pulling up, looking to see all of her belongings. She had her Bravo dresses out on hangers. She had couches. It was a sad sight to see. I hate to see it like that. I wish she stepped ahead of it, got it cleared out before, they put everything out on the lawn. It just was a bad look. All right, y'all. But I wanted to bring this out to the forefront as well. Let me get y'all opinions on it. Are y'all shocked? Right? Did she handle this the right way? Y'all let me know in the comments below. All right. Well, again, my name is Tanya Marie here with Bold One for Life, where we want you to be unique, be different, but most importantly, just be you. Thank y'all so much for always coming on in the room and blessing your girl with your presence. It's greatly appreciated. Until next time, y'all. Ta-ta for now.